Okay, so if you like the automation solution that was presented by Matusz, please use the boot chat in Hopin. There you can place your questions and Matusz will stay a little longer and will answer all your questions. And now we move to another topic, and that is Tech4Good. I'd like to welcome Alenka,
Thank you.
who is representing this topic in Accenture Slovakia. But before we jump into the topic, I'd like to ask our Houston to play a video which will explain the Tech4Good initiative. Thanks. I hope that you liked the video, and here you could see what great stuff we do for Tech4Good. Now, this was like global initiative, and I would like to ask you, Alenka, what we do locally in this domain.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everybody. Hello, Juraj. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Alena Kanabova. I've been with Accenture for more than 20 years. And primarily during my career, I was working for local clients in the area of system integration. But within the course of the last few years, I'm also leading corporate citizenship activities here in Accenture Slovakia. And what it is about. Actually, corporate citizenship is one of the key pillars of our corporate social responsibility strategy. And thanks to corporate citizenship, we are actually trying to have positive impact on communities we are operating in and decrease potential negative impact of our operation on the environment. And basically, when talking about corporate citizenship, we have to say that we have a lot of activities, the things we do in collaboration with our nonprofit partners, but it's not only about some financial support we are providing, but we are also investing a lot of effort of our people. We are trying to involve our people to be active in this area, either through volunteering, where we put emphasis on actually expert volunteering. That means using expertise of our people to help the communities. And also Accenture globally invests a lot of effort of its people through pro bono services provided to their clients. And just to make an idea about the scope, for example, within the course of last fiscal year, only here in Slovakia, we spent more than 4,000 pro bono hours to support our nonprofit partners for good cause. And great part of this effort was dedicated either to design or development or support of innovative technology solutions, which can bring some social impact.
Well, that sounds great, and thank you for a thorough explanation. And I think we can say that we are thrilled that we have a special guest here. We can move there, which also represents exactly what you said, like a non-profit organization that helps others, and somehow the lines crossed between them and us, and we were able to help them. So I'm very happy to welcome Olga from Way Out organization. Hello.
Hi, Olga.
And Jaro from Accenture, who worked on the application. So now, first starting with the Way Out, you have a very nice video that is actually explains what it's all about. So I'd like to ask Houston again, please play the video.
Ahojte, volám sa Alexandra Giňová, som zo Zborova a pracujem ako omama v OZ Cesta. Omama je pre mňa niečo fascinujúce. Rómske deti vyrastajú v ťažkých podmienkach a keď nedostanú podnety hneď na začiatku, tak potom sú pozadu. Zmysel toho projektu Omama to je pracovať s nimi už od narodenia do 3 rokov a naučiť rómske deti niečo, čo doposiaľ nevedeli. Snažíme sa rozvíjať myslenie, hrubú motoriku, jemnú motoriku, kognitívny rozvoj, citový rozvoj. Budúcnosť detí, s ktorými pracujem, by som chcela vidieť, že pokročili vo vzdelaní, že sa vyrovnali majorite, že sa nemusia hanbiť za to, že sú Rómovia a že nevedia čítať, písať. A aby sa vymanili z tej chudoby a aby vedeli, že existuje cesta von.
Okay, as we said, the video pretty much explains what the initiative is about, but I would like to use this opportunity, having Olga here, to tell us something more about it.
Well, first of all, thank you very much for the opportunity to be here and to present this cooperation between our organization and Accenture. We very much appreciate it. We are a fairly young NGO. We just started working 2.5 years ago. And our mission is basically to help children living in generational poverty in Slovakia to get a better start in life and better education. And we do that by providing them with access to early childhood education and care, and basically try to support their overall psychosocial development. And we do that because research shows that in the first 3 years of every child's life, that's the most important period for every child's development. So that's when it breaks. If this period is neglected, it has effects on the child's brain, and it can basically determine how successful the child will be. And our data shows that children coming from the Roma communities in Slovakia have a very high school dropout rate, and many of them don't get even into high school, and very few of them make it to college or university. So education is a problem, and then as a result of that, it's very hard for them to find an employment, and most of them end up being unemployed. So we decided to start this project basically to help these children get better education. So that's just in a nutshell.
Yeah. And okay, so how comes that Accenture is helping you? How did you meet us?
How did we meet you? Well, we started a pilot project. So we basically started working in 3 communities in central Slovakia and eastern Slovakia, and we employed 4 women who come directly from the settlements where we work, and we train them in methods of early childhood education. And they go into the homes of the mothers in these communities, and then they do these home visits and lessons with every child. And we knew that these are women with very low education, with practically zero IT skills. So we had them basically do timesheets on paper and record every activity that they did with every child. And so you can imagine, after a month or 2, we had just a huge amount of paperwork. And it was really hard to process the data that we were collecting about the children and about the mothers and the response to the activities and to the program. So we said, if we want to scale this program, which we knew we wanted to, and have a standard for it, we knew we needed an IT solution. So we knew we had users with very limited IT skills, with almost basic education. And we knew we wanted this application to be simple enough for these users, but also complex enough so we could gather and process the data that we needed to collect. So we approached Accenture because of our prior relationship through the Pontus Foundation. And a miracle happened, and Alenka and her team and Yaro said, yes, we want to accept this challenge. And they started working with us on this application. And if I may, I would like to
You definitely
show you how it works.
Because this is what we would like to see.
Okay.
In the meantime, maybe I will just say that first we got in touch when we supported your project from our employee grant program, where you were nominated by one of our employees. We kind of tested our cooperation, and then we were thinking about how to deepen the cooperation and how to help more. And this was really a great project. By the way, this was not financed from corporate citizenship budget, but it was investment of local delivery center, basically.
So basically, each Omala is equipped with a smartphone. So she has her unique access to the application, where she can look at a list of clients. These are children that she works with. Each of them works with 15 children. And she can plan the lesson and what she's going to do with every child every day. So I created a fake profile just to protect the identity of our clients. So we have the Omama called Julia Roberts, and let's say...
He's involved as well.
Yes.
Nice.
And one of her clients' name is Peter Pan. So let's say she wants to plan the lesson for Thursday. It's in Slovak. So basically, you have the name of the client and all the activities that she can do with the child for each lesson. The great thing about the app is that she can click on the activities, and she has the picture of the tools that she needs, and the toys, and the picture of the activity, so she knows exactly how to do it. And a lot of the activities also contain videos, so it's very easy for her to learn also what to do and to further her education as well. So once she completes the lesson, she ticks off all the activities that she has done. She saves it, and then she evaluates the lesson, which means that we try to measure the response of the parents to the activities. It's very important for the parents to be involved and to continue these activities with the children at home. So she evaluates their participation. She can add a picture from the lesson, and then she saves it. So we keep track of every lesson. I'm just going to quickly show you every picture from each lesson is recorded in the gallery. She has access to all the activities, so she can scroll through the age and then figure out which activity she wants to do if she wants to. So there's a list of all the activities that she can do. And this is a timesheet which shows her how many lessons she has done, how many absences she has done. So we can keep track of pretty much anything that she does. And so this is the list of her clients. So this is the user view. And then there is a admin view. And this is where we collect all the data. And I'm just going to quickly show you. This is very important for us because what we do is these pediatric screenings with each child in every development stage. This helps us track and identify if there are any developmental risks for the child, and then we connect them with experts in the field who can help them. So this is very easy for us to transfer the data to the experts, and without it, we wouldn't be able to do it. So, on one level, it helps us as an organization process the data and collect and evaluate it. But I think it's also, what's more important is that it's been so empowering for these women from these communities who never used any application before, who suddenly gained confidence and self-esteem in working with something very new, and I think it increased their employability in the future. So if nothing else, this has been such an empowering cooperation, not just for us, but for these women. So thank you so much for that.
Cool story, and thanks for this functional view. And we have Yaro here who could also tell us something about the architecture behind.
Okay, so now to boring part. Yeah. So like this presentation. Okay, that's me. Yeah, some front-end guy. Yeah, working for a company for like 5 years. Like 3 of these years working as the front-end. Sometimes I do some back-end work, but only in JavaScript because I don't do any languages. So this is it. This is the whole app. Yeah, like it's like 2 EC2 servers in AWS. Running this costs about like $50 to $60 because this is like also like the main reason why this is so small, because like the resources should be spent on the children, not on the system. So we try to scale it as small as possible. Like less resources used. It's used MongoDB, which is in MongoDB, so it's running really fast, and everything is running in JavaScript because I'm telling this like for years that it's better to use some popular language that you can like have developers, because the last time I talked with a guy from a different company, and they like few years later there was like this Scala language, like a lot of fanboys there, and they build it now, they built it before, and now they cannot get in developers because no one wants to work in it. And this is great about JavaScript because you can like build front end, back end, mobile app, and with Kubernetes you can like scale it as you want. So you will not lose any performance. Also, we are using Let's Encrypt as a SSL certificate because it's free. So like that's another saving. I like this Express.js as a web framework. It's very easy to work with. Someone don't like it, but I really like it. And there are also like other cost savings because at the first iteration, we wanted to store everything in AWS, all images and all videos. And if anyone worked with videos before, they know that they need a lot of space. Mm-hmm. So why not using YouTube, right? Only thing we need to implement is like you will provide a link for YouTube and you can like add it there. And also is like a secondary benefit that anyone can also use these videos for their children. And this is also like for images, at least for activities. Images are also like stored in external storage. What's the name of it you are using now? Okay, never mind. But basically, you just need to like provide a link to external, and of course, we are not having all images like external, but like the sensitive images, like images of clients, that's we store, and that's protected by a password. You cannot get it. Mm-hmm. Problems and solutions. Yeah.
Yes.
But like first time the first meeting was actually I think here for this project, and there was like we needed to done in 2 months, and like building any system in 2 months, and also like with very limited like information, it's always a problem. So like the designs that was built for it are actually more complex, but we had like so limited time for it that we need to like change a lot of stuff to be like more streamlined. Mm-hmm. Basically, at the start, I don't think we had like this that you can have some Excel sheet of the data. The first iteration was that you will see everything in UI, like this nice Excel sheet, but it was something we didn't have a resource. So So now we just like export as CSV and you can like edit it in Excel. But yeah, like 2 months, I need to say, the result was great.
Yeah, actually, I
Yeah.
assume that you were pushed because you wanted to give the act to the new generation of OMAMAS, which joined the organization within the next year of its existence.
Like I said, we started with 4 and we wanted to catch basically the next wave, which was 7 new mamas. We currently have 16. And we plan to have 40 more in the next 3 years. So obviously this allows us to, to be on the same page with everybody and to collect the data from everybody in the same way.
Not sure if there's like part for question and answers.
Yeah, that will be well. Thank you very much, guys, for coming here and share the beautiful story and elegant solution. I believe if there are any questions, Olga and Yara will stay. Please pose the question to Hopping Boot Chat, and that will be answered by Yara and Olga. So thank you very much again.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.